My friends, why is it that things that are old are creepy? Is it because the cameras were really bad at the time and it's all black and white and fuzzy looking? Or is it the fact that most old scary things are dead? There's something about diving into the past that awakens our senses and creeps us out. And that's what we're looking at today, people. Old School Creepy. We're back. New Year in a psychiatric hospital, Moscow, 1988. Happy New Year's, guys. Happy New Year's. Does the hat need to be that long? I bet this photo wouldn't be as creepy if the hat wasn't so long. Chill with the long hats and maybe we'll be okay. Barney at one of my birthday parties in the 90s. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Again, it's just a bad costume. It's a bad costume and an old camera. Makes this look way creepy. It looks like it's just gonna jump out at me. Oh, I am mildly freaking out right now, people, but it's okay. It's just an old bad camera. It's okay. My friends, all of this and so much more in today's episode of I Am a Wimp. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Theme song.
What do you do when you're easily spooked and everything is scary? Torture yourself with clips from YouTube or call your best friend Gary. So grab some popcorn and just enjoy the ride because RobertIDK's a wimp.
Oh my gosh. I'm scared. Oh my gosh. Colorized photo of Rasputin with Tsarina Alexandra Fyodorovna. You're welcome, Russians. I tried. Her children and their nurse, 1908. Quit staring at me with them big old eyes. It's a colorized photo. Okay, so that's why it's creepy. This looks like these look like faces on the wall. These look like souls coming at me. It's because they colorized it. Actually, no. Black and white would probably be just as scary. I don't know. I don't know. Guys, who is Rasputin? I'm stupid. Russian mystic and self-proclaimed holy man. Nothing better than a self-proclaimed holy man. Am I right, homies? Listen, bro, just because you're 6'4" doesn't mean you can... I'm just playing, guys. This is probably offending someone. My wife grew up staring at this picture. No one can remember if there was a person behind the kids or a trick of the light. Oh, no. Oh my gosh, guys, I don't know if I can do this video. I mean, I can do this video. I can do this video. I can do this. Oh, guys, this is creeping me out. What is it with these old cameras? Jacob Miller shot in the head. I probably shouldn't have said his name in a silly way with what came right after that.
Jacob Miller shot in the head at Chickamauga in 1863 and walked it off.
Wow, you have to get shot at like the perfect spot. Guys, this is not something you want to try. There's just those few incredibly lucky people. But honestly, maybe the Draco was really weak. There are weaker Dracos that like, cause that's not a spot that if you go straight through, you can survive. It had to have been a weak Draco.
A musket ball pierced him between the eyes. He fell backward and was left for dead on the battlefield. He distinctly recalled his captain saying, "It's no use to remove poor Miller, for he is dead." And though blinded, he crawled through the battlefield over the dead and made his way to a field hospital.
Wow. Well, congratulations, Jacob Miller. It's okay to say your name in a silly way because you lived, so it's okay. Oh no, this is terrifying and horrible. We're gonna blur some of this. I wanna let you know some of this is very, 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 very messed up and wrong. The former German name and design of a Danish tree. Name and design was like this from 1900 to 2005. There's no way. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely horrible. What kind of sick, disgusting person would feel comfortable selling something like this? That is terrifying just because of how gross people can be and have been in the past. That's horrible. She waits for the second coming. Yeah, stuff like this is also terrifying. This looks like it was colorized by the exact same person who did the other colorization that we looked at earlier. This is really scary and sad, and it's too much, and it's terrifying, and it freaks me out, and that's why we're here. That's why we're here doing this today, isn't it? So I guess I got what I came for. 1930s baby rattle. one of those things that it's a painful scroll down. I'm just scrolling down into pain. You guys, okay, here's one thing. A lot of you guys don't realize this, but I save you a lot of the time from the perils of scrolling full screen. I don't know how close you guys are to your screens. I don't know if you're watching on a phone. Actually, let me know in the comments. Are you watching on a phone? Are you watching on a TV? Or what? You watching on a computer or tablet? Let me know in the comments below. How do you prefer to watch RobertIDK videos? But me, when I'm recording these videos, this is right in my face. This is right in my face. And I have to scroll to it and it's pain. Pain goes through my body as I scroll down and am greeted with this. It's horrible. I hate it. A baby found during the cleanup of Chernobyl accident is pushed in a carriage by a liquidator. Well, that can't be a baby that's still with us. Is that just out of respect to identify the baby? If it's found during the cleanup, that baby can't be with us. Oh my gosh. Okay, no one in the comments is gonna know the answer, but let's try. What happened to the baby? All I found was this, but I would assume the baby passed. If it wasn't already passed when they found it. Doesn't say the baby was alive at the time. But now, I also want to know more about that baby. Well, so do I, guys, and that's why I tried to rely on you, and it didn't work. Gold ring featuring the carved greenstone face of a cherub with inset diamond chip eyes. Okay, that's not too creepy. It looks like a... It looks like an Elden Ring item. I mean, I guess it's kind of creepy, but like, I guess because it's not that old? I don't know. I guess the more I'm looking at it, the more creeped out I am by it. I guess just because it wasn't that baby rattle from earlier in the video that I was scrolling down to. Wasn't quite as painful a scroll for me, but yeah, I get it. It's still terrible. It's still terrible. Don't worry, guys. It's still terrible.
They just booty cheeks, man.
The original cast of J.B. Priestley's 1939 play Johnson over Jordan. It is about a dead man looking over his life from limbo and requires the cast to wear elaborate masks. The more I look, the more I find one that freaks me out more than the last, and I can't look away because it's on this screen too. Okay. See, that's my problem, guys. This is the screen I'm looking at, and that screen is recording this screen, so that's just another one of these screens, so I can't look away to get away from it because it's right here too. I'm surrounded by the things that I fear. It's horrible. That's horrible. All right. Okay, sweet. I can't wait for surely the next one can't be as bad. I can't wait for this nice reprieve. Horrible scroll. Taking tea with mummy, literally mummy. The mummies of Venzone, Italy. Photographed in 1950. Oh no, there's more. Guys, no. I have to click to look at more. Okay. I don't know if we can, we might have to do some blurring, but they're mummies, people. You know what a mummy is? Isn't it weird how when you're a kid and you're learning about ancient Egypt in school, you learn all about mummies and tombs and all these terrifying things, and then they just put you off back into life with this information in your head, and you hear terrifying stories about like, oh, tomb raiders, people who came in and smashed with hammers the mummies. Like, you learn this information when you're like 9, and they just send you back off into the world like, hey Robert, you know how your brain is developing right now? You don't want to have too much trauma. Here, this is a thing that happened. Go sit with that. Go sit with that thought for a little while, bud. Sick. Thank you, education system. 9 years old is the perfect time to learn about mummies. Audrey Hepburn, photographed by Richard Avedon in New York, 1967. Okay, this isn't so bad. At least it's a normal looking face. It's in a really weird context. It looks like E.T.'s hand. But aside from that, at least this is a face that looks like a face. Though this nose does look like it's been operated on like more than once, or was just operated on in 1960. Did they have nose jobs in 1960? Guys, I bet you never thought you'd be finding out this this information today. Neither did I. Did they have nose jobs in the 60s? As the 1960s began, plastic surgery became even more prominent. By the 60s, many of today's most common cosmetic procedures were becoming more commonplace. Oh, geez. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, there's some success stories, but in the 1960s, that was not a time when you would want to go under the knife. 3 French circus performers from around 1900 to 1930. Okay, so I know this is gonna be terrifying. What is it with you people and you, why is it like the clowns? Like, even now, you know why people are scared of clowns now? Because you made terrible clowns back in the day. The clowns that existed when they first started were terrible. You guys didn't make good clowns, bro. And this dog looks like a freak dog. But hey, some of that's probably the photography, but still, like, why? Like, no. The Michelin Man. Ain't nothing wrong with a Michelin Man. Is this a real man? This is a real man, though. This one's actually a real man, though, in a real man costume. Why are you wearing that stupid man suit? Oh my gosh, you guys. I was just searching up this clip to show it to you guys, and I did not expect to get jump scared. Oh my gosh. Why? I wasn't expecting the face to be that close to the screen, bro. This used to be my favorite movie.
Why are you wearing that stupid bunny suit?
Why are you wearing that stupid man suit?
Gosh. Ugh, guys, I was just trying to show you guys. The clip. Oh, but that got creepier than I intended. Donnie Darko was my favorite movie as a kid because it was just weird and creepy. It was weird and creepy and like pretty deep as well. I don't know what the point was of the movie. I think the bunny's name was Frank in Donnie Darko. What a terrifying thing. It's like, it's not a horror movie, right? So this guy doesn't jump out at you and chase you. This is just a character that like Donnie keeps seeing visions of. It's not a horror film. It's a psychological thriller. Oh my gosh. So much is coming back to my brain right now. Man, I just unlocked a core memory. Oh. Anyways, why are you wearing that stupid man suit? That was the original point here, Mr. Michelin Man. Why are you wearing that Michelin Man suit? This guy ain't messing around. Okay, I'm gonna assume in this picture it was like either this was his dad and they were on Halloween. Maybe this was his dad on Halloween or something. Or the person taking the photo for McDonald's was like in on the joke and it's like, hey, let's be funny, huh? Because this kid looks like they're in on it. Of course, I can't go back in time and ask them, so maybe they weren't. But this one is not too scary to me. October is here. Okay, so this is what the person does. As soon as October hits, they switch it from Captain Kirk to Michael Myers. Wait, right, that's what Michael Myers was based off of, right? In the Halloween movies, Michael Myers' mask was based off of Captain Kirk, right? William Shatner's face. What? Yeah, it was a bad Captain Kirk mask. That is crazy. How crazy is that? This one random piece of Star Trek merchandise spawned an entire franchise of scary movies that are still coming out today. I still watch the new Halloween movies. When the new Halloween movies come out, that's like the one horror movie that every year I come around to watch, because it's fun. The mask worn, oh no. Oh, I'm so scared. The mask worn by Edward Paisnell, the notorious Beast of Jersey, when attacking his victims. That's terrifying. Oh my gosh, why did I just go back to the larger image? Let's go back to the, it's not better. It's not, neither of them are better. Stop it, Beast of Jersey, stop it. Oh, so good we can scroll to safety. All right, the twins that inspired the twins of Tim Burton's Miss Perjurines. Maybe my inability to read will at least offset some of the pain. Home for Peculiar Children. It's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot. I know you guys love it when I look at spooky stuff. These are some of my most successful videos, but it takes something out of me. Every time, it takes a little bit out of me. I am giving some of my soul when I do this. It reminds me of The Shining, 1910s. Yeah, it reminds me of The Shining too, buddy. It reminds me of The Shining too. I don't need things to remind me of The Shining. I really, really don't need things to remind me of The Shining. A collection of ancient Roman, Greek, and Carthaginian masks. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, at this point, my body is just trying to release stress in any way that it can right now. I'm freaking out. I'm hating this. I'm hating every time I look and I focus on one of them, it gets creepier, and I close my eyes and I still see them. Oh my gosh. I close my eyes and I still see them because they're bright on this black background. Let's scroll to safety. Okay, guys, we're gonna try to regain our breath here, and we are gonna focus. We're gonna be okay. A trio of contortionists, London, 1894. This is literally everything I don't want. This is everything I don't want. 1894, and to think, when they were taking this image, they had to stand still in these positions for so long to even get this photo. Why? There's no way that in 1894, people didn't also think this was terrifying. There's no way. Guys, literally any video I film after this is going to be a breath of fresh air for me. Old photo of twins, sisters, with one scratched out. Can't help but wonder at the context. Wow, one of the twins is scratched out. Yeah, there's a million terrifying reasons why that could have happened, bro. And I'm gonna leave that to your imagination, okay? First known photo of a human, Cap. No way. That's terrifying. What is this? Is this a street? That's terrifying. This is scary. That's really scary. He is the only one in the photo, even though the photo was very large. This is cropped. Back then, photos had a very long exposure time. This was about 10 minutes. He was in the same spot for that long because he was having his shoes shined. Whoa. That means that all the people walking through the shot in that 10 minutes didn't stand still long enough to appear in the image. That's crazy. Okay, so guys, if you didn't understand that, let me explain it to you in simpler terms. In order to take a photo back when cameras were first invented, like I said, you had to stand still for a very long period of time. That's why in most old portraits of families, you don't see people smiling. They're like, just like that, because you aren't allowed to move. You have to sit still and not move for like 10 minutes to get the photo taken. So this is the first known photo of a human, and the only reason it looks like this person is the only person here. But no, plenty of people could have walked along here during this, but this person was the only person to stay still for 10 minutes because he was getting his shoes shined. So he looks like he's the only person here, but he wasn't. He was just the only person that stayed there. I'm freaking out, people. I'm freaking out. I'm really freaking out. Lon Chaney in He Who Gets Slapped, 1924. 1924, there's no way this was 1924. This is a really high quality photo. This can't be 1924, bro. Is this really 1924? How many times can I say 1924 in one video? This is a really high quality looking photo. But yeah, I mean, it adds up with the creepy old masks looked creepy, but at the same time, there's something polished about this photo where it doesn't look like it's old. Go to sleep if you can. Oh my gosh. Oh my, and again, I can't look away. I can't look away. I have to block both screens with my hands, and I'm not gonna look away. I'm not gonna look away. Oh, people. You know what? That is about as much pain as I can handle for one day. If you're not done with the pain, here is the I Am A Wimp playlist. If there are any spooky videos that you haven't seen from this playlist, make sure you check them out and get caught up. Or here's a video that YouTube thinks you'll like. I'm scared. I hope you have a great day. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching my videos. Have a great day, okay? Peace. All right, get this off my screen. Get this off of my screen, bro.